Hey, what's up you guys? So it's Jamie once again. If you've been here before, welcome back, and if you haven't been here, welcome. Go ahead and click that subscribe button down below and give this video a big thumbs up, and then make sure to hit the notification bell so you get notified the next time I post a video. And today I'm going to be starting off my sort of like Run Disney Princess Half Marathon series. And my first few videos are just going to be like fun sort of ones, and then I'll get into the more serious stuff as the race comes closer. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then Disney Princess Half Marathon is a Run Disney race. Run Disney is like Disney's brand of races, and they currently only have them at Walt Disney World in Florida. They previously had them at Disneyland. Those are on pause until further notice, but I'm going to be talking about and discussing my experience with Run Disney races through this series, some tips and tricks and all that sort of fun stuff. But today we're just going to start with like a kind of fun video. It might be kind of stupid, but something I would be interested in watching personally. And I'm going to be showing you my t-shirt collection from the past Run Disney races that I personally have done. This will be my 4th year doing the Disney Princess Half Marathon, which is crazy to think about. My first time doing it, I was a senior in high school, so I was 18 years old, and I've done it every year since, and I plan to do it for the next 50 years if I can. But like I said, I wanted to show you my shirts I've gotten through the years, because whenever you sign up, obviously you pay race registration fees, which aren't cheap with Run Disney. Do I think it's worth every penny? Yes. Do I complain about purchasing them every year? Yes. But you do get some freebies, but you technically paid for it, like your medals and like goodie bags, and get to go to the expo and the t-shirts and stuff like that. So once again, I'm going to show you mine throughout the years. I only have 3 years worth right here. In my first year, I only did 1 race, so I only have 1 shirt for that year. So it's going to be a little bit of a short video, but I figured it'd be fun because I know I'm really curious. I'd love to see like the history of all the shirts and just see all the pictures lined up. I think that'd be really cool. But unfortunately, I only have since 2016. And then once race weekend comes next month, I'm gonna do like a haul, and I'll do vlogs and everything like that and take you on that whole journey with me. So let's just jump right into it, because I feel like I kind of rambled there. But I'm gonna be showing you my first shirt from 2016. And like I said, this is my senior year of high school, and I was 18 years old, and I worked the summer out of my junior year to afford this race. And I didn't tell my parents, and I signed up, and thankfully they supported me and got us down to Florida and all that jazz. But this was just such a huge accomplishment for me. And I'm not a runner. Well, I'm a runner, but I'm not a good runner. I'm not a fast runner. So just completing something like this was crazy to me. And this is the first shirt. So this was back whenever, if you're familiar with the Run Disney races and Disney Princess Weekend for sure, you're probably familiar with the fact that the logos kind of change. This was like the normal logo, like they do variations of it, but all in all it was the same idea for the logo. And the medals were all similar too, and I happened to be there the last year that they were doing that logo and that sort of medal idea. Obviously everything changed year to year, but it was generally the same logo, if that makes sense. I've said logo like 5 times. But also, I want to tell you something that I've noticed about these shirts, and it only happened since I switched to a certain deodorant. I wear these shirts all the time. Literally, when I go to the gym, like the people who work at the gym, they're like, how many races have you done? Because like they're like, I swear you're always wearing a different shirt. But these shirts I've noticed, they're by Champion, so that's the brand of them. And they're like an athletic material, and then they have all the sponsors on the back here. But I started noticing once I switched my deodorant to like Tom's deodorant, so it doesn't have like, it's organic and all that stuff, I started to get stains in the armpits of this. It's so gross, but I don't really know, like, see how dark that is? Isn't that the weirdest thing you've ever seen? I just wanted to like say that because like y'all are gonna think I'm gross, but I don't know, like it's only with when I wear that deodorant it like does that. And I didn't notice it until it was too late, and so like almost all my shirts are like this except for a select few. So I need to like wash them specially to like try to get it out. But that's my first year, 2016. This one has such a special place in my heart, and it's like this berry color, and it comes a little bit off red on camera, and then all the sponsors on the back. So next is 2017, obviously, and that year I bumped it up. I did the half marathon, and then I did the 10K as well. And then if you buy a special ticket or registration, You're competing in what they used to call the Glass Slipper Challenge, which has been renamed last year the Fairytale Challenge. So it's basically a challenge where you do like the 13.1 and the 6.2 to make it 19.3. And you get an extra medal and you get an extra t-shirt, and it's just a really cool accomplishment. So I decided to do that in 2017. And so I'm gonna show you my shirts from that. First we have the 10K shirt, so the Disney Princess Enchanted 10K. So this is my first time ever doing the 10K that year. And that's the shirt, and this year it was Beauty and the Beast theme, because you may remember that year was the year the live action Beauty and the Beast came out. So they kind of made that their theming, and that's when they really started to take the theming more into just like, instead of just the medals or certain things, and into like the shirts and everything like that. So it has like the Beast in the background, then Belle in the middle, and it says Disney Princess Enchanted 10K 2017. And then again, just all the sponsors on the back. And if you're curious, if you're signing up for a race or plan to sign up for a race, I wear a size small in these. So I would say they run pretty true to size. They do like, these are women's fitted ones. You get to pick whenever you're signing up whether you want women's fitted or a unisex fit. So that's up to you. But then once again, it has these weird pit stains. It's gross. I just want to address it so somebody doesn't like say something, but oh well. So this next one is the half marathon one for 2017, and it is purple, which I'm kind of disappointed because this year, well last year, 2018, they did a purple one as well, and I was like 2 years of like the same color purple, but oh well. And then this one just has the rose on the back, and then Belle as well, and then 2017 Disney Princess Half Marathon, RunDisney, and then once again just all the sponsors on the back. And then finally, we have the Glass Slipper Challenge. This is the last year of the Glass Slipper Challenge. So it's pretty cool that I got a shirt and a medal for the last year that they had it that name. So it was obviously Cinderella themed, and this was on a pink shirt. I really like this one. And then it has the castle, and then Cinderella, and it says Glass Slipper Challenge. And then all the sponsors just again. So next, there's only one race, or no, I guess there's 2 races to RunDisney that I've done that aren't the Princess Half Marathon weekend. I also did the virtual races one year. I don't have a shirt from that because you have to like buy one, and I just didn't want one. But I'm gonna be showing you my medals from those in my next video, I'm pretty sure. So stay tuned for that if you're interested in that. But we being my boyfriend and I, we did the Disney Wine and Dine 10K. It was over his birthday that weekend, or his birthday weekend that year. So we decided to do it, and because we were gonna be at Disney anyway, so it was a lot of fun. And it was Grant's first race ever, so that was really interesting. But so yeah, so this theme's like wine and dine, like food and wine festival sort of thing. And it's nice because in the winter races, which I'm pretty sure they consider like wine and dine, and then like full marathon weekend, which is coming up next week, which is in January, or I guess this week when you're watching this. I don't remember. I don't know what week I'm posting, but they do long sleeves. It's still like the athletic champion shirts, but it's a long sleeve, which I actually kind of like. But again, it's just a size small in this, but it's super cute because it has like a Chef Mickey on it with the Epcot ball behind him. And then it just says Disney's Wine and Dine 10K, and then the sponsors on the back. But that's super cool. I'd like to do the wine and dine again sometime, but I don't know. I want to do it when I'm prepared for a half, because we did the 10K. It was just like not as fun, in my opinion. I mean, I've only ever done the wine and dine and then the Princess Weekend. The Princess Weekend's like so much fun, and I've heard a lot of other people say that like Princess Weekend takes the cake. And so if you're wanting to do one, like 100% either recommend Marathon Weekend or Princess Weekend. Or all the race weekends have different lengths, so if you only can do a 5K, they have 5Ks, and then they have 10Ks, and then halves, and full has full marathons. And then also with every race weekend they do kids races, so depending on how old your child is, they'll do like dashes or like a mile fun run, and they even get a medal and a t-shirt, and it's a lot of fun. Hoping to get my nephew into that like next year or something, whenever he can walk. So but it's fun because then the whole family can get involved and promotes an active and healthy lifestyle. So lastly, I have here 4 more. They were all from 2018. I was crazy and I decided to do all 4 runs this past year, February of 2018. So I did the 5K on Friday, 10K on Saturday, and then the half marathon on Sunday. Guys, I was not prepared. I didn't train as much last year as I should have, which is on me for sure. But regardless, I still think my legs would have hurt just as bad. My legs felt like jello. It was so bad. Like 5K I was fine. 10K, like the next day it was a little bit sore, but like I was like whatever. 10K, but once I got to the half day it was terrible. I was like crying. It was really, really bad. But so I decided this year I didn't have my life quite together enough to do the 5K, the 10K, and the half. So next month I'll just be doing the challenge, so the 10K and the half. I didn't really end up liking the 5K that much. That'll be for another video, but it was just really crowded and not very fun. But anyway, let me get into these shirts from 2018. And this year they did like all different theme, like all different princesses for each race, like length. So each one had like a different theme, I guess you could say. So the 5K, which the 5Ks are billed as like a family run, and I think kids only have to be like 8 years old or something to be in it, to participate. So they just do regular cotton t-shirts, which I am honestly not a fan of. I think I've worn this like once. So I wasn't a huge fan of that. If I would have known it was gonna be cotton for some reason, like I knew in the back of my mind it was, but then I forgot, I would have gotten like a medium, because for some reason they're like a Hanes brand and they're always like tighter. But the logo on it's really pretty. 5K, Disney Princess 5K, and then has Rapunzel on it. And then it just says 2018. And then once again, all the sponsors on the back, and it's purple. And then the 10K, my boyfriend did this 10K with me last year, and it was so funny because he's like, oh, I'm gonna do it, it'll be fun. And like princesses, yeah. And if there's one princess, like it's a princess movie, we're both really not fans of it, but for some reason he just does not like Brave, and he does not like Merida, and he does like nothing to do with Brave. I don't know why, he just doesn't like it. I mean, it's not the best movie in the world, but like he just doesn't like it. And sure enough, he signs up for the 10K, pays the, what, $120, and his shirt and medal have Merida on it. He was not a happy camper, but he still wears it all the time. It's just kind of funny because like, he's just obnoxious about it. But so the 10K was Merida themed, and then her little logo, and it's on a green shirt, and then 2018 again, and then the back with the sponsors. And make sure to subscribe if you want to make sure you see my medal video that I'm posting next. I'm actually going to film it right after this, just so I have content prepared. But make sure you subscribe so that you can see that as well, because it's really cool to see all the medals. And then next, this is the half, no, that's the challenge. The half marathon was themed Snow White because it was her anniversary, I forget what year, I feel like 90th anniversary. I may be wrong, but it's navy blue. It looks black, but it's a navy blue shirt. I really like this one. Then it says Disney Princess Half Marathon 2018, and then with Snow White on it. And then this is 10 years running because it was the 10th anniversary of the race. This is the Fairytale challenge shirt, and like I said, the half one from last year, or the 10K one from last year, one of them was purple as well. But it was still Cinderella themed this year, but it's called the Fairytale challenge. And then it says 5 years running, and then 19.3 because that's the mileage you do. And then just again all the sponsors on the back. So that is my current Run Disney shirt collection. I know that's kind of like a boring video. I don't know if it's boring. I would be intrigued watching it. But regardless, I hope you enjoyed this video, and make sure you give this a big thumbs up if you liked it, and leave a comment down below and tell me if you have any questions about Run Disney or Disney Princess Half Marathon, or if you're doing it for the first time, let me know. If you're doing it for the 10th time, let me know. I'd really like to hear. And again, just any questions or recommendations you have, go ahead and leave me a comment. And thanks for watching. Bye.